the government subsidy meant to cushion them from expensive Unga officially expires today. Some millers have already reverted to the pre-subsidy price of 230 shillings, citing a lack of communication on the way forward by the Agriculture Ministry. Councillor Jeffwa with the rest of the details.
Kenyans are staring at a high cost of food yet again as the Unga subsidy initiative announced on 20th of July, cutting the cost of a 2-kilogram packet of maize flour to 100 shillings from a high of 205 shillings, officially comes to an end. The outgoing government for Uhuru Kenyatta released 8 billion shillings to millers in the country in order to finance the 4-week program, which was to end on 20th of August. Last week, Principal Secretary for State Department for Crops Development and Agricultural Research, Francis Owini, dismissed a memo that was circulating online that the subsidy has been suspended. With an election petition looming as Kenyans await for the next government to take over, it is back to 200 shillings. Before the subsidy kicked in, the 2 packet of maize flour was retailing at 230 shillings.
The subsidy is ending this week. And that's as per the contract that we signed with the government. So it's supposed to end this week. So of course now when it ends, you see the subsidy program has to be footed by the consumer. So we're expecting immediately the subsidy is over. Of course now the price has to go up. That should be most probably over the weekend or by next week. As long as when we shall start harvesting maize, we shall get enough maize from the farmers, because our biggest challenge is maize. Maize currently is retailing at 5,600 per bag of 90 kg. Of course, now you see here is a market forces of supply and demand. That is what is going now to happen, and I don't think now whether the government has anything to do with this. It all depends with now the availability of maize. And apart from even availability, we also look at the cost. It can be available and the cost is still high. So basically we are looking at both factors, the availability and the cost.
A factor that saw Kenyans protest the high cost of living with the end of the subsidy and the government in transition. Is this a signal to millers to sell the commodity at their own set prices? With inflation at a high of 8.3%, it will be all eyes on the next government to solve this crisis. For now, it is back to expensive ugali. Kazo Jeffwa reporting for Look Up Business.